Is it working? Not working. Spinning again. See, my computer sucks. Hold on. There it goes. Okay, we're recording. Woo! There's Ronnie Boy! What is he doing to her? Oh, okay. Way to start the call. I just know how much he likes her booty, so I just thought that's what he was going after, but really it was a cerveza. Anyways, hey everybody, welcome to the team call. I don't even know what day it is. Looks like December 17th. And I just want to start with a little bit of recognition because this month is so freaking hard. Like, it's so freaking hard, you guys. This has been a difficult month consistently for me. This is my second year going through this time of year. And last year it was November. This year it's been this month. So I got a couple people to shout out because they're doing such an amazing job. And I can't even believe it because I can't even do it myself right now somehow. So we've got Sherry with 2, we've got Megan with 2, we've got Nikki with 3, and we've got Mary with 4 Success Club points. You guys, that is so freaking awesome. Your consistency is paying off. You guys are doing amazing. You're changing lives, and you're doing it in December where it's like pulling teeth to try to get people to think about their health and fitness. Miranda, I know you just started, so please don't let this month discourage you. People are literally like, they say it straight to my face. They're going to wait till January to, start eating healthy or start working out. I'm like, so wait, you have how many Christmas parties this month? And they're like, 3. I'm like, so you have 3 Christmas parties. You're going to eat like shit the entire rest of the time. You're not going to work out once until January. Like, I can't wrap my head around that, but I'm only going to argue with people so far. So anyways, just big shout out to everybody, like not just the people that I just called out with Hitting Success Club, all of us, like we're all doing such an amazing job. We're working out every day. We're drinking Shakeology. We're posting about our journey. And honestly, this is going to pay off in January and February. You guys are all doing an amazing job of staying consistent, sticking to your goals. And that's really what this business is all about, is inspiring others, whether it's in December or right before summer. Anyways, I just am really, really proud of you for all of you for sticking to it when this month is so super difficult. Just going to get some important dates out of the way, and then we'll get into the juice of this call, the part of the call that I really am excited to talk about, which is goal setting. But first, we have some important dates coming up. So I think we have these posted in the team page, I'm sure, but just so you guys can add them to your phone or your calendar, or I don't know. I have dates everywhere, and I still don't know what's going on. Just kidding. So whatever works for you. January 4th, we have the Hammer and Chisel Challenge starting. We're doing that as a team. I already have the group started. So if you guys aren't in that group already, or I didn't add you, or whatever, you didn't see me post the link, please just let me or your upline know, and we will get you added to that group. That's for anybody that purchases Hammer and Chisel. So we're doing that January 4th. I'm going to say that we're going to keep that open and do it again for February, whatever the first Monday or second Monday in February is. Some of us will be on month 2 of it. Some of us will be just starting it, but we're just going to keep that Hammer and Chisel as a team going. So ideally, we want a ton of people jamming at the beginning of January. I don't know about you guys, but my momentum is not so jamming. I think I might have 4 people in it. So hopefully all of us have a couple people in it, and we'll have a big, nice group to start January off with. And then we have Super Saturday. So mine, I'm going to the Huntington Beach one. That one's actually going to be a Super Sunday. But generally, whatever area you're in, you'll have a Super Saturday. Get to this event, you guys. These events are really, really important. Are you going to get blown away by the information every single time? No. But usually you're going to walk away with 1 or 2 nuggets that just, really push your business to the next level. And maybe you meet another coach that you can start running fit clubs with. you know, some of you are in some areas where you don't have a huge support system. And I realize that, but finding Super Saturdays, especially finding the biggest one in your area, in your area, I'm talking about driving distance. Like I've had coaches drive from Oakhurst to Orange County. That's a 6-hour drive, you guys. They've done that for a day. Find a big one. Find one that has some, you know, guts behind it. Find one that has, you know, some top coaches behind it. Get to the Super Saturdays.
Or fly.
Yeah. Misty's come all the way from Utah to one of our Super Saturdays. Like the one that we're having is going to be insane. We have Josh Coates, who just did our leadership training with us, and we have Carl. So I'm really, really lucky. I'm in a really, really fortunate area because we have freaking Beachbody headquarters, like 2 hours south of me. So there's usually some pretty decent events right around me. But anyway, it's really important. And even if there isn't a huge event, even if you need to throw it and you need to get the video and watch it in your freaking living room and invite a couple friends over, do it. Because that's where we're going to hear about the, you know, the Cafe Shakeology launch. Hi, Paige. Hi. That's where we're going to hear about, you know, what's the next product launch? Hardcore 22 with Tony. Tony Horton has a huge following, you guys, and a 22-minute program with Tony. That's going to be huge. It's going to be huge for our veterans, for our military, for all. Look at, see, Trish, that's going to be Trish's jam for sure. So anyways, it's just where you get hyped up about all the new shit that's coming out. You hear from top coaches. You hear their amazing stories from where they went from zero to hero. They went from waitress to superstar diamond coach. You just get inspired, and these things are important to do. Team calls are important to do. This is my goal for 2016. I've been traveling a lot this year, and I'm feeling it in my business. And I haven't gotten on team calls. I haven't hosted my team calls. I've been like a terrible leader to you on some level. And that is my goal in 2016, to help you guys reach your goals and be a much better leader. I'm going to do this. This is going to be our last call of this year, just because Christmas and New Year's happen to fall on, like, I'm not going to make you guys all jump on with me on Christmas Eve, right? As much as we love each other. But starting, January, I want to say 6th? Whatever, it's in our team events. I will be having a team call every single Thursday moving forward, starting in January. So that's one of my goals, and I just said it out loud, so now I have to do it. Yay. Sticking on dates. Then we have January 18th. I'm working hard on doing a webinar for this. I really prefer it to be a 45-minute to an hour webinar. But if I don't get it together by then, we will do another 4-day sneak peek week. So January 18th is our sneak peek into coaching. It's either going to be a webinar or it's going to be a 3 or 4 day thing. Really, really wanting it to be a webinar. I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself. I'm staying home and being grounded to focus on my business. So I'm hoping that that's what it is. But if something happens and I don't get it together, or I don't feel confident behind it, then we'll do a 4-day. Either way, it's going to start on January 18th. So either way, you can start telling people that are kind of like on the fence about it, that you don't really know how to talk to about it, that we're going to be having a sneak peek into coaching on the 18th of January. Then January 25th, I'm going to be having a Rock the Basics group start over again. So it's just going to be, I'm taking the last one I did and I'm trying to make it a little bit shorter, a little bit more concise, a little bit like, this is what you should be posting every day. This is what you should be learning now. I'm kind of trying to take what we just did and the leadership ladder and kind of combine them into a shorter group. Anybody that was in that last Rock the Basics group, if you have any feedback for me, I would really, really appreciate it. Like, was the stuff too long? Like, where did you lose interest? Where was it really good? Like, just any input would be amazing for me, so I can make it better for all of us to use for our future coaches. I think that's it on dates. Misty, did I get everything? That's good for January, right? Sorry.
Yep.
Okay, good. Any questions on any of that stuff? Feedback, comments? Okay. So really quick, I want to talk about goals. Well, really quick, I want to check in with all of you and talk about goals. And maybe I should explain goals first, and then we should talk about it. But I don't really want to put you on the spot that much. So just really quick, in your head, I'm going to say start thinking about what you want your goals to be for like the next 90 days. Let's say the next 3 months. So like January, February, March. Like where do you see your business going? Where do you see your family life going? Like what do you want for yourself in the next 90 days? Okay, and I've been doing this training with Chalene Johnson. It's called Smart Success, and she's really, really changed the way I look at my goals. I used to be like, it used to kind of be like a to-do list, right? Like I want this and this and this and this and da da da, and I wrote it down, and yay, there are my goals. But that was kind of as far as I went, right? Is anybody else kind of like that? Anyone? Okay, I'm getting a nod. So now what I do is I might overanalyze it too much, but I think it's a good thing because it's getting my brain working so much more. Now with a goal, I have about 15 I'm working with. She says to work with 10. So it's like write down, and I'm not going to make you guys do this right now, but I would love it for you guys to do this tomorrow or whenever you get a second. If you want to do it right now, great.
I don't even have lipstick.
You write down 10 goals and they should be big and they should be scary and they should be like kind of give you like a sickening feeling in your stomach, you know? Like it's not just like, oh, like my one about I'm going to do team calls every Thursday. That's like an easy one, right? Like that's just me being lazy, not doing that. Okay, I want to be elite by July. That fucking gives me a pit in my stomach and makes me want to puke. Because that's like, I really want that and I really have to work hard to get that. Okay, so that's the kind of goals I'm looking for. Some of them are going to be like I want to spend more time with my family, or I want to spend more time with one-on-one with my husband. I need a date night with my husband one night a week. Stuff like that. One of my big goals for next year is to help you guys with your goals. And I have a form that I just made today that I'm going to be private messaging each of you if you could fill that out so I can start working one-on-one with you a little bit better. I want my house to be fucking organized because I'm still living in a train wreck. I don't even have a closet still. Okay. Anyways, I'm just giving you guys examples. One of mine is actually to travel less. When I first got into this business, I wanted to do it because I wanted to travel. But now I just feel like so like crazy. Like I'm so not organized. I just feel like I need to travel less. We're actually sitting down, organizing our entire year and what we're doing for that year. And that's all we're doing, you know, because we keep getting into these like roadblocks and things. Another one is to get an assistant. Anyways, you guys get the idea. So what are your goals and why, right? So you write down your goals, and next to them you write down like, what do you need to accomplish your goals? Is it accountability? Like, do you just need to be accountable? Like that's my having Thursday calls with you guys every single Thursday. That's accountability, right? That doesn't take anything more than accountability and a little bit of time. That doesn't take money. That doesn't take anything. It takes me coming up with some good material to like actually share with you guys that you want to hear about, but it doesn't take anything more than accountability. To hit elite, that's going to take some money. That's going to take some time. That's going to take some energy. That's going to take a ton of work. So anyways, after you write down your 9 or 10 goals, you then write next to them like what's one or two things that need to happen to get those goals. Maybe it's financial, maybe it's time, maybe it's accountability, whatever it is. Then what we want to do is figure out, and this took me so long, you guys. This is like Chalene Gold right here. This took me like 5 different times of reverse engineering to figure out what my goal was, what my first push goal was, what my first goal that was going to kind of, what do they call that? Domino effect the rest of the goals. So it takes a little bit of time to go after what your main goal is. And it's okay because then you didn't spend a whole lot of time actually doing the work. It's all pencil and paper. So we have these 10 goals, and she says, there's one goal that she calls it the push goal that can make all of the rest of these goals possible. The push goal, that's the 11th goal, or maybe it's your 10th goal if you only had 9. Okay, so you have your list of 10 goals, right? You go next to them, whether it's financial or accountability or whatever it's going to take to get them. And then you figure out, and it takes a second to figure out. You guys have to sit down and figure out what this is. And it's really important because it's going to save you time in the long run. It's going to take more time now, but it's going to save you time in the long run. It's going to make you be more successful in the long run. So you find that one goal that's a push goal that sort of makes everything else fall into place. It kind of pushes everything else down, like it makes everything else happen, or it makes everything else easier, or it's like the next steps. So once you find that push goal, and maybe it's already in your 10, maybe it's that one goal in your 10 that's just like blinking out at you, that's just the one that you want to go after. You have to reverse engineer it. So you take that goal and you write it on a total separate piece of paper. You write it on the top, and you write down every single possible thing that needs to happen. Everything. It doesn't have to be in order. It doesn't have to be neat. It's messy. It's whatever. It's like this and that. And like, I want to give you guys an example. So someone give me an example of a goal that you want to accomplish. Misty, what's your goal?
Start a web page.
Start a web page. So like a website? Yeah. Okay. So she needs to first come up with a domain name. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She needs to come up with a domain name. She probably needs somebody to help her do this. So let's say research starting a website.
Buy a domain.
What else does she have to do? She probably needs some pretty pictures for it, so she's going to have to take some pictures.
She needs to go on GoDaddy and buy her host, too.
There we go. Buy your host.
By the way, I just got done doing that, and my website's going live this weekend. Just saying.
Woo! She probably wants like an opt-in page, right, to get some emails, right? Because we want to build that email list. That's super important. She wants to get a bunch of content, right? She needs maybe some like testimonials.
About page.
What was that? An about page. So she needs to write a bunch of stuff. So do you guys get the idea? Like you write all of this out, and it doesn't have to be in order. Like look at this mess that I just wrote. Let me even see things. Then what you do is you go back to that, and then you put it in order. And then you're like, okay, this is what needs to happen first. Obviously, I need to research it first. Obviously, I need this first. Obviously, I need this. And you go in order, and you break it down that way. And that's how goals happen. We don't just write, oh, I want to be a top 10 coach by July. You know, that's what I've been doing. That's what I did this year, and it's December. And let me tell you, it didn't fucking happen. Okay? Because I was like, oh yeah, I've got goals. I'm working, I'm doing my 3 vitals. Woo woo. But no, I wasn't serious about my goals. I really wasn't. I'm being completely honest with you guys. I've done really well this year. I did better than I did last year. My business is moving forward, but I did not hit my goals. I did not hit the goals that I wanted. And the Smart Success group is really making me realize how to dissect every little thing and how to take a step back and realize that it's really important to break things down one at a time. So then out of that one goal, I have a checklist of like 30 tasks, and that's okay. And I know that this business can be really, really overwhelming. And Miranda, this is probably like scary for your first call. So like I said, when we first got on, please don't be overwhelmed. But this business, it can be overwhelming if you let it, but it can really be not overwhelming if you just take it one task at a time. Just chip away at it one day at a time. What am I supposed to do today? What's the 1, 2, or 3 things that I could do today to make my business go forward? It is so much better to do that than to freak out and say, oh my God, I have to do this, and this, and this, and then you just don't do anything for 2 weeks because you're so overwhelmed. Fuck that. 1 or 2 things a day, moving your business forward. In addition to the 3 vitals. 3 vitals are always important. And your business will move forward. Any questions about the goal setting and the reverse engineering? Because this has changed. Like even Keith and I have been sitting down and like reverse engineering our goals. Like I had one goal and I reverse engineered it. So originally it was to be elite. I'll just tell you what it was. It was to be elite by the end of January. And I started writing out all the things that I had to do, and then I had to this, and I started feeling like I wanted to puke because I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. It was too big. It was too much. And really it was. What I realized what I needed to go after was Premier, which is a 2-star, and then a certain level of elite points. And it's attainable. I can wrap my head around it. All the tasks are manageable. I can do them every day. So you might find your push goal, or you might find your big goal that you want to go after, and you might reverse engineer it, and it might be too big. It might be too much. And that's okay. I literally did 4 different goals like this till I was like, okay, this is the one I'm going after. This is my push goal. This is the one that's going to set the rest of them into motion. You know, and me going for Premier, that even sets Elite into motion. Okay, but that's probably more of a 6-month plan. So anyway, I wanted to go around and talk to you guys about your goals. We were going to do end of year goals, but I really think that we should maybe set it just to 2016 since this is our last call. And let's just talk about it. Let's see where everybody's at and where everybody wants to go. And this will help me help you get to your goals. Because if I don't know where you want to go, I can't help you. So in addition to this, I'm going to be sending you guys all forms to fill out, which I already said. So yeah, who wants to go first? Misty, you're unmuted. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Do it.
So my goal is I really want to quit my job by July. Woo! So that is going to require lots of reaching out, contacts. So I really need to stick to my reaching out to 10 new people a day, which is a huge, huge, huge amount of people to consistently do. But that's really where I want to be. So that's a necessity. And then just recruit, and build my builders.
I like it. So good. So that's what I love about her goal, you guys, is it's tangible, right? So it's like she wants to quit her job. It's specific, I guess is what I should say. It's specific. She wants to quit by July, right? So it's like, if like I just said last year, I want to be elite. I didn't give myself a deadline. I didn't do anything, right? This year I'm like, I want to do it by summer. She says she wants to quit her job by July. How is she going to do that? By reaching more people, by recruiting more coaches, by being, you know, a better leader. So those are all, so she has a specific time she wants her goal to be accomplished by, and she has a way to get there. Totally awesome. Trish, I think you have something a little similar if you care to share.
Oh, I have no problem sharing.
Love her.
I have absolutely no problem sharing the fact that I do not want to return to my corporate America shit-ass job in the middle of April, that I want to be home with my children. And I want to go live with my e-cookbook already because I've been working on it forever and I just need to like do it and finish it. What else did I want to do? Well, obviously,
quit your job by.
I want to get my butt back in shape after I have my son. So
let's give you a little break on that one. You're still pregnant.
3 goals. 3 goals. Healthy babies, not have to go back to work, and finish my freaking cookbook.
Okay, so when do you want to quit your job by? Yesterday, I know, but realistically, when?
May 1st.
Okay.
Like, I literally want to walk back into my job after my maternity leave's over and give my 2 weeks notice and tell them to go F themselves.
Peace, motherfucker!
Like,
okay.
Not burn bridges, but definitely tell them to go F themselves.
I don't know how you do one without the other, but that's cool. Can you get
a couple backhand
on Snapchat, please?
I'm not even joking, yeah.
And then the ebook, it sounds like you have your ebook pretty close to being done. When do you realistically think that? I think January is a great time for something like that to launch because everybody's trying to get the healthy eating going or whatever.
Yeah.
So is it feasible that you can get it done by mid-January or late January?
Yeah, because I'm probably going to plug, because I do have people that want to do Hammer and Chisel and or Tony's program. Mm-hmm. And to be honest with you, like I really work out right now because, and that's, it's something that it's good to talk about so that other ladies, or other coaches who might have new children and they can't really work out or they're pregnant too, like I'm having Braxton Hicks contraction, so I have to really take it easy. So I can't freaking do cardio right now, but there's no reason why I can't plug new customers or prospective coaches into some other coaches challenge group and monitor them and help them out as best as I can, you know, because I certainly wouldn't want to put them in the challenge group and be like, okay, now go do your workout, but I'm not going to, because that's not cool.
Well, and you can totally focus on the clean eating aspect of it.
Yeah. So I can do
a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby and all of that.
Right.
So good.
So while that's happening, I'm going to try to finish my cookbook. So I'm hoping by like mid-January, I should be done with my cookbook. Like I'm going to give myself that realistic deadline that by January 15th, my ebook is freaking done.
I like it. See, specificity. Is that a word?
Yes. Good job with that.
It's really important. You got to have a deadline. Or you're just going to frolic, you know? I'm totally guilty of that. Okay, thanks, babe.
Word.
Nikki, talk to me, sister.
Let me unmute here.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what my goals are, and maybe that's where I need some help. Obviously, I want to stay in rank, and I feel like, you know, with the possible loss of Christina, but I also gained someone today. I don't know if you saw that. Yay! And she's really excited about it. So I think one of my goals is I want to build a team.
Yeah.
And I want to get my husband, Dan, more involved, because we do have our little training academy that it's more geared towards soccer, but I'd like to branch out. So I guess my goal is to turn Azteca Football Academy into Azteca Fitness Academy.
I love that.
That's going to be our team. And so I have Melissa, who just started, and she wants to, you know, I'm not going to overwhelm her right now. She wants to start like in January. So I'll have her do a one-on-one with you and meet everyone. I don't want to introduce her now. She just wants to get on Shakeology first, and she got 21-day fix. And so.
Yeah. No rush. Yeah. I'm learning that as I'm getting older or whatever, that like you don't have to throw everything at people at once.
Yeah.
I used to be like, and now you have to do this, and here's all the information. But that's good. But also don't keep her in the dark.
Right.
So maybe I would still add her to the new coach boot camp that's go at your own pace.
Yeah.
So if she wants
to do
go
that, and then add her to the January coaching, what is it? The
new coach basic.
Sneak peek and she has, you know, she has zero background on it. So
good.
She's a yoga instructor. So she has, you know, clients already, and I think it'll be a good fit.
Good. Fun. Yeah. I would love to have a call with her whenever you're ready for me to.
Okay.
And then I like it. Build a team. See, that's good. That's a good goal. So I need to do a call about the leadership ladder, because I don't want to go so deep into that right now. But I think what we're going to start doing is we're still going to get excited about Emerald and get excited about Ruby and stuff like that. But the leadership ladder goes so much deeper. It's like a team builder. It's like all this stuff. And I'm not going to get into it right now. I don't want to confuse everybody and make this be like the longest call in the history of my calls. But I think that we're going to incorporate the leadership ladder way more into our rank advancement level kind of thing. And I think it helps people stay on track a little bit more too. That's something I'm going to be incorporating in our Rock the Basics next month. So that's good. Build a team. You want to keep rank. So that means that you need to at least have 2 coaches consistently. Right? Mm-hmm. So that means you probably need to be recruiting consistently. So maybe just to have a specific goal for you, it might be to sign up a coach a month or sign up 2 coaches a month or something along those lines. That's more specific than, you know, hitting Success Club 5 or something like that. But to build a team, you really want to be recruiting coaches.
Okay.
So let's focus on that with you. And maybe we need a one-on-one call to have a strategy about that.
Okay.
Love it. Yay. Mary. Miss Mary, quite contrary.
Hi. I'm going to
make me every day.
Sorry.
No,
I had to go to the other room. The dogs are all over me.
Oh,
my goals for My goals are really, they're still kind of the same. I didn't hit Emerald yet this month. I'm working on it. I'm actually working on my dad. My dad is technologically challenged. He doesn't have a computer, doesn't have a smartphone, anything like that, but he wants to get in shape. He sees everything that I've been doing and he's like super inspired by it. And he's jealous of me, actually. He told me the other day, he was like, I'm jealous. He's like, you've lost all this weight. He's like, you're so healthy. He's like, all your friends are always asking you about what's going on. And he's like, I really want to get into it. So I've been on him. He's really bad.
Sorry.
That's where I'm from. He's really bad at his follow through. So
But that's awesome. Like, that's the best compliment ever. Is that not the best compliment ever? Hello.
Right, yeah.
That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome. Well,
so
good.
yeah, I'm working on him. And then I have another girl too. She just signed up as a challenger for Hammer and Chisel. Her name's Lauren. She's considering being a coach because she's done programs before, but then her coach went inactive. So she switched over to me. So she's had Shakeology. She has a 21-day fix, and now she just got Hammer and Chisel and she's loving it. And I gave her a sample of the vegan strawberry and she like fell in love. She didn't even know that Shakeology could taste that good. So I told her, I said, if you're going to be getting it every month, you might as well sign up as a coach, get the 25% discount, and then you can start earning some money too in the process. So working on 2 perspectives. So fingers crossed.
Okay. And also, so like, why would you want to be Emerald? Like, what is the significance to Emerald, really?
Well, I want to build my business and then I can start making some more money.
Yeah, good. So I like that. I like the sound of that better. Like, at some level, it's like, fuck rank, fuck Emerald, fuck Diamond. What the fuck does that mean? We want to make some money. We want to help some people. And we want to have a blast doing it, right? Like, let's let that be our motivation. Like, for me, like, I don't know about you guys. Like, sometimes, like, the recognition thing is huge. And, like, I love getting presents in the mail and all that stuff is really fun. But, like, ideally what, like, really gets my fucking juices all lit up and on fire is helping people. Like, when I get a message that somebody lost 10 pounds, I want to cry. Like, I, like, help somebody do that, When I get a message that someone got off their medication, I'm like, holy crap. Like, I want to jump through my phone and hug you. Like, that is the kind of shit that I love. Like, that is why I'm in this business. The fact that I get to make money doing that is like amazing. That's amazing. So that's what I want to focus on more. I've been focused so much on rank and all this stuff. Like, I don't even, like, that doesn't even really compute in my brain. And I don't know if you guys took the animal quiz, but I guess I'm like a peacock and I just want to have fun and all that shit. So that makes sense to me now. But and if you are really into the rank stuff, that's awesome. Like, if that stuff makes sense to you and gets your juices flowing, that's fucking awesome. And I want to know that so I can, like, recognize you that way. But, like, my thing is, like, I get to make money and change people's lives. Like, that is what builds my fire. Right? I don't know. Like, if you feel me, I feel like you're like that too.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So yeah. So build the business, make some money. And yeah, fucking hit Emerald on the way. Get a present for me. Okay, I love it. All right, who am I going to pick on next? Just kidding. Paige!
Hi.
Hi. Talk to me.
So I plan on trying to at least maintain my Emerald status, because right now I just have 2 people that are just discount coaches and they both became inactive. So I'd like to
I'll probably jump back on in January. Sorry.
Yeah, and then I'd like to just become more consistent, organized, and just like posting and recruiting and get more customers. That way, definitely skipped Hammer and Chisel because I started Body Beast, but I'm looking forward to the 22-minute workout with Tony Horton.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's gonna be a big one.
Yeah.
Okay, so be more consistent. And what will all that do for you? What would maintaining Emerald, being more consistent, what would all of that do for you?
That would just know that this is what I want to do. I'd like to eventually quit my job. I would love to eventually just do this full time and make some good money at it. Change people's lives,
Okay. I love you guys. So fucking hard. I really do. You guys are amazing. All right. Anything else, Miss Paige?
No, that's about it. I would love to be like diamond by the end of next year. So we'll see.
Okay, so that's diamond by what? Give me a date.
Let's
Do it.
October.
I'll help you.
October.
October. Okay. Okay. This is good. I'm excited for this. I have like notes on you fuckers now. We're doing this shit. Who's excited? I'm fucking excited. Aretha, can you hear me? Are you on here? I see that you're muted and I can't see your pretty face, but I see that you're there. Can you hear me? Yeah? Star! Aretha? All right. Miranda, I don't mean to call you out on your very first team call, but I just want to say, hey.
Hey. Hi, everyone.
Yeah. So everybody say hi, Miranda. She's Misty's new coach. She just had her Getting Started Right call last night, so we're going to be nicer to her than I am to the rest of you. Kidding. Just kidding. Tell me your goals for 2016 right now, all of them. Ah!
I don't have any. I'm just kidding. No.
I think go ahead. You have one. You have at least one, I know.
I at least want to get Emerald.
Okay.
Let's just say that by July.
Woo! Oh, you can definitely do. You could do that shit in January. I promise.
I know, but I gotta get all my homework done that Misty gives me done first.
Screw all that. All
Just
you
kidding.
do
No.
is you got a husband and a mom. Emerald. Bam. Done. You got it.
I at least want to take accountability for doing my first free challenge, and then Misty, I might need help, but doing a full challenge like she usually does.
I love it. So I think I was going to say, let's just do some January goals for you. And I think that, picking a date, starting a free challenge, I think that is an excellent getting started, amazing goal. So January, I want you to do it right now. Look at your phone. Pick a Monday.
We're starting January 4th.
Yeah, that's a great one. Okay, so January 4th, free challenge. So now what's the first thing you have to do?
Pick my challenge.
Yeah. And then do you know how to start a group and all that?
Yeah, we went over that yesterday.
Good. So you're all set, and that is an amazing beginning. Look at you. First call, setting goals. This is awesome. You're so happy you didn't start a year ago. Just kidding.
I didn't know Misty a year ago, so.
What was that?
I said I didn't know Misty a year ago, so.
I know. She's the best.
I just had to have her push me a little.
Yeah, that's what coaching's for. See? How long did it take you to become a coach after your first challenge with her?
I can't remember.
Remember that.
I think it was October. We did it in, no. Yeah, it was October. It was October.
Free challenge?
Yep.
You did a free challenge, and then you signed up to be a coach this month?
Yep. I did a free challenge, and then we did the 21-day fix.
Nice. So remember, when you're running your free challenges and when you're doing that, like, people don't sign up right away. You have to sort of get to know them first. It's a good lesson.
Yep.
All right, I love it. Free challenge, January 4th. Feel free to add all of us so you have some people in there, and we'll help participate and stuff like that.
Okay.
Aretha, there's your pretty face.
Hello. Sorry, I couldn't figure out how to use this thing.
That's okay. I saw you unmute, and then I still didn't hear you, so I thought I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, I didn't have it set up right, so my bad.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that your face is here. It's making me happy.
Hey. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I don't really have any actual goals except to get off my ass and actually start doing stuff. It's just, yeah, that's my main goal. I have been really stagnant lately. Just every time I start doing something, something else in life just comes up, and I have to travel somewhere or do something, or I have a sick kid. You know, everybody has their excuses, and I'm just taking my time, not doing anything. But yeah, I'm looking at the first of the year as a get my ass into gear kind of marker, and hopefully that will actually pan out. Everything seems to be falling into place for the first of the year, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Good. Well, I think maybe that a good jumping off point for you would be to do what Miranda here is doing and maybe do a free challenge right out of the gate.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a great idea, and I've totally had that in the back of my mind for like the last 2 months.
Okay, good.
And I'm going very slow on that, but I'm hoping that the beginning of the year, being fresh and new for everything, will be, you know, my time.
Good. Okay. Well, if you need to jump on a call with me, let me know, and we can go over some stuff and set up a free challenge and all of that jazz.
Awesome.
Okay. Good to see your face finally. You've been hiding from me.
I know. I've been gone.
Okay. Good. Great, you guys. Thank you so much for sharing. This is going to help me help you so much more. So, and expect a little more of, you know, one-on-one stuff. Like I said, I'm going to send you guys all forms after this, and I'm really going to be more focused this year than I was in 2015. Anybody have any questions, anything to add, anything before we wrap up? No? Boo wants to say.
Whitney, I just want to tell you that I love the crap out of you.
Oh, I love the crap out of you too.
Everyone go on and like my post, my recruiting post. I think I have like 2 likes on it.
Look who wants to say
Yeah.
hi.
Okay, I'm on it.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll do it. Hold on, I want a team pick really quick.
I did.
Everybody look pretty. 1, 2, 3. I got Boo kissing me. Mwah. Don't you just want to kiss her though?
I seriously want to just cuddle the crap out of that dog.
She's the best girl. The best girl in all the land.
Oh my
Right.
God.
I love you guys. I'm going to jump on Judd's call now. So maybe I'll see a couple of you over there, hopefully. He's got some good end of year, how to frickin' kill it in these last 2 weeks, hopefully, because I need some oomph. Anyway, I love you guys. If nobody has anything, we'll wrap it up. And I will see you. So this is our last call for this year. Our next call will be in January. We have everything in the event page. I am looking at my calendar really, really fast. Not that anybody cares right at this moment, but I'm going to say it anyway. Will be January 7th. Every Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Love you, bitches.